This is the second video from chapter 4, section 4. We're going to be doing the reverse of what we did before. So in the previous video, we converted some complex number from standard form and put it in trigonometric form. Now we're going to do the opposite procedure. So we're going from a trig form to a standard form. And this is much easier. So I'm going to go to page 340 again. Page 340 in your book. Let's do number 27 first. That's the first one. So in the group of problems, 27 to 36, that's what you're doing here. So that's the next group. So number 27 reads 2 cosine of 60 degrees plus I sine of 60 degrees. And we want to put this into standard form. So you simply have to solve for the cosine of 60 degrees and the sine of 60 degrees. These are ones we can use a unit circle on. So I would probably ask for an exact value for this as opposed to just, you plug it into the calculator. All right, so this equals 2. So cosine of 60 degrees, that's going to be 1/2. The 60 degrees is in our first quadrant. So essentially, there-ish is where we're at. All right, at any rate, and I guess we'll graph it at the end as well. And then plus I sine of 60 degrees. Well, if cosine is 1/2, that means we've got to have root 3 over 2. Excuse me. Okay. And we've had the I in front of it there. Typically, the I would go after it, again, in our form, and we can always take care of that in just a moment. All we have to do is distribute the 2 now. So this equals 1 plus root 3, and now I'll put the I where it belongs. And this is standard form, A plus BI. So drawing a better graph of where this is, let's get rid of this. All right, so root 3 is a little less than 2. I think it's 1.73. So if we just go 1, 2, 1, 2, this again is our real, and this is our imaginary. And 1, right about there is where our value would be. So at the 1 and a bit shy of where the 2 would be. Okay, so that's the process. Again, a lot easier than finding the absolute value for r, and then figuring out the inverse tangent and what your angle is going to be. And so let's do another one. Let's see, 31 in the same section. So this one we will, again, not have to do too terribly much. All right, so here's the deal. We're giving a negative one, a negative angle, so we're going to go 30 degrees this way. Something like that. That looks more like 45. Let's try that again. So probably our line is going to look like this. And this is negative 30 degrees. Okay, So we're in quadrant 4. So that'll help us calculate what those values are going to be there. Okay, so this equals, we still have the root 48. That actually breaks up. We can divide the 48 by 4. And we're going to 4 and 12, which is another 4. So we can take out a full 4 and be left with 3. So let's do that right now. So that's 4 root 3. And then the cosine with a terminal angle of 30 degrees in quadrant 4 is going to be root 3 over 2. It's going to be positive because cosine's positive in quadrant 4. And the sine will be negative, and if again the cosine's root 3 over 2, this is going to be 1/2, or in this case, negative 1/2. Okay, so we can distribute the 4 root 3, and the 4 is going to cancel the 2 nicely. We'll just have 2, so it's 2 root 3 essentially is what we're doing. And root 3 times root 3 is 3, so we're going to have 6 there. And then I'll put the I at the back, but this is going to be subtracting 2 root 3, and then I. So again, a lot easier procedure than finding the trigonometric form.